Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to a new series with my fellow Wii friend, Cyrus from Super Mega Graphics 64, I believe. I might have messed it up. Is that
No,
right?
you got it. You got it.
Super Mega Graphics 64. We have 0 viewers tonight on a Sunday night. 2 grown men talking about their Wii, and we're here to convince you should play with your Wii as well.
Ooh.
Frequently. Get it out, play with it, waggle it, take care of your Wii.
Multiplayer.
You'll never get more,
Couch co-op.
Gives you a lot of bang for your buck. It's got a touch screen.
Is it multi-touch? I can't remember.
Yes.
Multi-touch.
So many ways, so many things you could do with your Wii. So many things. And the best now some may say, but Max, you're talking to look, even Cyrus has a Wii U there. What's the best way to play with your Wii on the Wii U?
Well, right? It can be a lot of fun playing by yourself, but of course, if you have a friend, it gives you so many options, and you might take turns, for instance, like if you're playing Wii Sports, you might like to pitch or you might like to catch.
Yes. Both ways, lots of orientations and things you could do.
There's really no wrong way to Wii U.
No. Hey, Hominus Nocturna. And the Wii just keeps getting better after the support is being lost by Nintendo. It just keeps getting better by the modding community. But that's for another episode. That's for Playing with Your Wii episode 2, where we talk about modding. That's coming up. I got to prepare for that one because I know there's a lot in this series. We are going to do our best to answer all your questions.
I thought you don't really prepare though, Max. Like
no, we are going to prepare.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. Usually,
I listen. If you're Wii curious, and you're brand new to experimenting with your Wii, want to modify it and see all the ways you can have fun with your Wii. I've tried it. I've done it. I failed a few things, and I'm an experienced Wii grown man that have a lot of Wii experience. So I'm here to answer your questions, and so is Cyrus. Cyrus is a little Wii curious on the modding part. We're getting them there. But you know what? All of you out there too. And just a preview, and we're going to start to show some gameplay. The majority of the gameplay we're showing here is not from the Wii U itself, which will maybe in another episode we'll show Wii U games here. This is how many different GameCube games you could play on your Wii if you mod it. And there's some great stuff here. There is some great stuff here.
Do we have to start before we show the video with like console exclusive? Like
no.
Oh, okay.
All this is going to show like 10 seconds of all 651 GameCube games. This is every game, US, Europe, Japan. Not all were released in every region. There's even some unreleased games in here.
Is there going to be a pop quiz? Because I do.
No.
Okay, I have a terrible memory.
No. This is probably once a month. You all need to get. You need to. If you're curious about getting the Wii U, expanding your horizons, hit me up. Hit Cyrus up. We'll help you out. And
it's a misunderstood console, I think, in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Hey, Ruby 900. I could tell there's so many that are curious with the 5 viewers that we have right now. My regular movie talk audience. They're like, what is Max going on about now? Now I kind of remember where I didn't do as much gaming content. But I have to ease you into This is once a month for now. And I'm going to ease into more gameplay content too. Yes.
Maybe we could come up with some kind of controversy for this to make it more like spicy, Mm-hmm.
Well, first off, viewers and Cyrus, help me out here. Is that the correct Is this the name for our show that we should stick with, playing with your Wii? Either that or Wii U Forever or something like that. I like to play with my Wii. I like to play with my Wii. Yes, Jade. Have you? I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should ask a female this. Do you play with your Wii?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
What's the problem there?
Have you played with the Wii, Jade?
Tell us about your experience with the Wii.
With the Wii, yeah.
Like
Wii Sports. Yes.
Mm.
I'm going to do gameplay and talk about it. I don't know if I'm going to stream. I have a hard time playing with my Wii on streams at the same time.
It's tough to concentrate when you're playing with the Wii.
Yeah. All right, so this is a long video, so we need to get this started.
How long is it?
An hour and 48 minutes.
Ooh.
Virtual game, brought to you by the Virtual Gaming Library. 4x4 Evo 2. Now, we're not just focused on each games here. Let's have some, when did you get your Wii U?
Are we talking about the Wii or the Wii U?
Wii U. Wii U.
Oh, the Wii U. Man, I don't know. I got it 2012.
Oh, this is a good one here. Everything or Nothing. That's the one.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Playing.
That's a really good game. I haven't played that on the it's a GameCube.
Yeah, these are all going to be GameCube games for this episode. This is everything that you could play on your Wii U.
Oh yeah, so you got to talk about like how that is even possible, because the Wii U doesn't natively play GameCube discs.
Well, that's the interesting thing though, Cyrus, because this is another thing that's really unique about the Wii. Like other consoles have had backwards compatibility before, right?
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is though, is that there's like an operating system shoved into the Wii U for the Wii. Like, I don't know. I can't think of any other backwards compatible system that actually has the whole goddamn operating system just in there. Usually they just play it and you see the logo like PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 or PS1. But it's got the whole what's it called? Not heads-up display, but UI. It's got the whole Wii UI just shoved in the Wii.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wii UI shoved into the Wii U, and everything you could do on a Wii.
Not everything.
What can't you do on the Wii U that you could do on the Wii?
You can't play the discs for the GameCube.
Not exactly, but because this is untapped stuff that Nintendo didn't really get to. I think if Nintendo would have kept going with the Wii U, they would have got to the GameCube. Because
why didn't they?
Let me finish though.
Oh, sorry,
Cyrus.
My bad.
Because
I get excited.
Because I know. Don't pre-Wii. I don't know if that.
the force feedback was kicking in. Sorry.
I know you're excited. It's been a while, but try to hold out a little bit. But that's what I'm saying though, because that whole Wii UI is just into basically my impression is, and because having a modded Wii U that you can actually play GameCube games seamlessly once you mod it, it makes me think that the GameCube compatibility is like built into the Wii U.
Well, see,
it's just untapped. It's just untapped.
Yeah, so
because of how well they perform on it.
Well, that's what I want to ask you about. Like, I have not modded my Wii U the way that you have, and the way you've described it, it's like the GameCube games run
really good.
Like they're not running on an emulator; they're running on the hardware.
Well, this program that we're going to talk about in the episode 2 of playing with your Wii. We're going to tell you people that to get the full experience of the Wii U, you need to mod it, because I honestly believe the reason it works so seamlessly in this program that a modder did, I think it has something to do with what Nintendo was originally, because you basically take the ROM or the disk image and you prepare it like it was going to be delivered on the Wii U eShop. Like, that's how seamless. I've never had this experience with a modded console putting a game on. Like, when you bring it up, it asks you all the things that you would do if you bought an official Wii U shop game.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, do you want to play on your gamepad only? Do you want to play on the game? It's like, so it feels like official. I've never had this experience with mod. It makes me think that because the Wii U's life cycle was cut short, that they may have intended for this to happen, that, you know, eventually they were going to bring GameCube games. Because remember, what was happening on the Wii U eShop? They were doing DS games,
dude.
They were doing N64 games. You could also import all your Wii eShop games over.
Yeah, so now that you mention it, so the virtual console on the Wii U has, it's got everything except GameCube. Like, I think it was coming. And honestly, this is the one I was thinking, should I get this? You know, I don't know. Bad Boys Miami. Can you slap people in that game as Will Smith?
I don't know.
That would be.
Oh, no, that would be. That's coming to the PS5.
Oh.
Oscar party
exclusive.
Yeah. Barnyard. What is this? Nickelodeon Barnyard. Oh. But that makes me feel like it was built in with what they were going to do, options that Nintendo. There's just, I don't think a Nintendo console is going to ever be as good as the Wii U.
Whoa.
And it's because of all the experiences you can have natively.
Whoa.
Like Wii and the motions to control. And then I also told you when we started talking about doing this series, or we didn't really start talking about to do a series. This just came about because we were talking about it so much.
Yeah.
Is that I played a DS game too on it. And it's just, it has some, this Batman Begins.
That looks good, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you think that the Wii U is like as good as it's gonna get for Nintendo. Is that what you're saying?
Not for new games, but to experience everything, to have as many options. Like, the Virtual Console was amazing back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you're ever going to get that again. That many options on a Virtual Console. It's always going to be subscribed to Nintendo Online.
Yeah, they're not letting you buy the games anymore.
Yeah, this is one I want to try, Battalion Wars. I heard really good things about this game.
Huh.
So I don't think that it's ever going to be as good as it was on the Wii U, because this is basically what the Virtual Console. We love Nintendo still, but Nintendo Online is still kind of lacking.
Yeah.
It's finally got the Nintendo 64. There's rumors that they're going to introduce GameCube, but it seems more like they're going to do remasters and release them full retail.
$70 F-Zero GX.
The first ones that are rumored are actually the Wind Waker HD. Well, it's not actually, because it was at first a GameCube game, but then it became a Wii U game. But those are the first GameCube era games that are probably going to end up on the Switch, is the Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD combined.
You know,
on a game part, like they did with Mario All Stars.
Yeah.
They released on the Switch.
Yeah.
So something that could be more consumer friendly and better price. I think those days are gone. I think. Honestly,
hang on. Mm-hmm. The days are not gone though, Max. The Wii U eShop is still semi-functional. But let me tell you what I figured out. You can still add money to it. You just got to do it on your Switch, and you can add money to your Wii U. And Aaron was talking about Donkey Kong 64. They do have that on the Wii U. It's the N64 version.
Yeah,
it's not over yet. That's all I was saying.
Hey, we could call you Q. Okay. Jade says need a new Star. Yes, I'll be real though. The Wii U Star Fox game is really good.
It is good.
This Blood Rain looks, looks pretty decent, better than I remember. I like Bloody Roar Primal Fury there.
I never played this Bloody Roar game. I never played that. Mm-hmm. They're like furries in this game. It's a furry fighter.
But they're
That's cool.
Jade.
Hey,
Legacy of Khan.
That looks like that one game on the Xbox. Damn.
Oh, this is a game I forgot about. BMXXX. Does it have like naughty stuff in it?
Ooh.
Or is it just?
Well, it is the Wii Gamecube. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, Zeno says, "Oh, look, Max is playing old ass. Some of these old ass games are better than current games." I'll tell you my. Oh, this is the one I was talking. Oh no, this isn't it. Actually, I never played this one yet. This is not the import one. This is Bomberman Generation. That looks kind of fun. No, we're talking about old ass games. It was a funny game, BMXXX. Okay. But that's. I mean, I could be surprised. It's just, you really can't blame Nintendo because Nintendo fans, and I'm part of the problem too. I will buy what they serve out, but I do think that if Nintendo has the option to either release a GameCube game without the HD remaster branding and just release it online like they did with Nintendo 64 games on Nintendo Online, I think they would prefer to sell it as a retail cartridge for 50, 60, 70 bucks.
Yeah.
And put it as an HD remaster. Because also, don't get, you may not realize, but these companies are using the emulator software to make their games look better. And one of the best upgrades in emulation is the Dolphin emulator with some of these GameCube games. So it's very easy for them to just run the game through an emulator, somehow package it to a cartridge, and sell it for a good price. What do you think of these Cabela? I'm not against hunting. It's just me personally. I don't like I'd rather shoot fictional character people instead of animals. Is that weird?
I mean, I don't know. I guess these games are fairly popular.
They sell. I did get one for the Wii that I want to play at Goodwill because that's another great thing on the Wii U is the motion control. The Wii has the light gun games. There was a lot of interesting light gun games, more than I need to get my hands on for the Wii that play on the Wii U. The last great era of light gun games was on the Wii.
That's interesting. Yeah, well, there is some really good light guns on PS3 also, because it has those what do they call them? Those dildo controllers. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, the PS3 controller is a dildo controller, but the Wii isn't. Okay, the Wii mode is not. Okay, no, actually,
we're keeping it family friendly.
Well, listen, I'll be real. If we're talking about controllers, the most likely to be used as a replacement for a dildo, I think both the PlayStation Move and the Wii. This isn't going to be a friendly series. I already know. I think the Wii mode.
Oh, there you go, right there.
The PlayStation Move controller both equally could substitute a dildo.
Wow. Hey, you know what?
I don't think one's more dildo than the other. Like you were saying, no, that's the dildo one, Cyrus. I don't know. I think they're both kind of. Oh, this is a game I want to play. Chaos Field. Did you see this?
I've never heard of this.
Have you heard this one?
No,
Well, you can play it on your Wii U.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one I want to. It's an import game. Look, they look like they're riding bikes. They're pedaling. It's like a kart racer.
They're barely showing. They're going so fast. It's hard to really get a handle on what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do too, Jade. Wait, what? Never mind. Julie Casper game. Charlie's Angels. Oh, that looks garbage though.
Wait, are
That
they
looks bad.
beating up? I don't understand what's happening.
This is one I've always heard about, but I want to play. Chibi Robo. Basically, it's a platformer, and you're designed to help out your family. So you like clean the house for them and stuff. There is amazing GameCube games. What when you take that leap, because you are Wii U mod curious, Cyrus, and you mod your Wii, what GameCube games do you want to experience on your Wii U?
Well, I'm seeing some racing games I never heard of that sound really interesting. You were talking about there was a kart racing game you were playing earlier.
Pac-Man Rally.
It sounded
that
pretty cool.
I just started playing today.
Plus these shoot 'em ups, these shmups. There's a couple of them now that we've seen that look pretty interesting.
And I will say too, what is this? This kind of, I have no idea. It kind of looks kind of interesting.
Conan.
This was only in Europe. Conan. I'll tell you some of my favorites. Definitely F-Zero. Definitely the one that I bought the system for right day one was Rogue Squadron 2.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's all-time classic right there. Even if it was just the Hoth levels and flying to the Death Star, it's worth it for that game.
I even like this Crash game. The only I think the GameCube version of this has really long load times, though.
Really?
Yeah. Crash Nitro Kart's a fun game.
Huh.
The Conan game on the PS3 was awesome. Really?
Oh, that's interesting. I might have to look into getting that.
What are some other ones? Oh, Wave Race Blue Storm.
I gotta play it.
And you've never played that. I'm so disappointed in you.
I don't know why. Like, you know what the thing is with the GameCube? Like I told you when off air, but I told you I had a GameCube for the whole lifespan, but my daughter had it, so I really didn't get to play it all that much, and I missed out on a whole bunch of awesome games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Wave Race on the Nintendo 64. So
well, the great thing about it is, I actually like some of the tracks better on the original Wave Race, but it has the wave effects plus weather effects. And not only weather effects, you could do night and day as well.
Interesting.
So you could pick the time. And something that's cool in a championship is it'll give you the forecast for the week, and you could pick which track you want to do. Like if there's a track that's harder for you to beat, you're like, well, maybe I'll do that on the sunniest day, because I don't want to do the hardest track with the worst weather conditions, with the rain and stuff. And the weather conditions are really good. They're really well done.
Oh, I heard this game's good. Dark Summit. I heard that one's good.
You heard wrong.
Oh, it's not good?
I mean, I don't remember it being very good.
Oh, shit. All right.
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I like this. I like game. It's like sort of like an SSX, but not.
I don't know. Maybe somebody was leading me astray. You're like, oh yeah, that's a good game. Get that one.
Do you like SSX?
Yeah.
The best SSX. Ooh, Dead to Rights. The best SSX game that's like that, but that's not snowboarding in that style. That when EA was EA big. Ooh, Def Jam. New York and Vendetta. Tommy Uyumiko. You have a Wii U and a bunch of games? Awesome. Did you mod it? Because you could play GameCube games there. Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Oh, Defender.
Oh, I've never played this.
This is like a reimagining.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
But no, I never played that version. That's
no, Tony, it is not lame. Wii is very cool. It's very cool to play with your Wii. Well, Tommy, you need to mod your Wii U. I'm telling you, it's quite an experience. I don't think Nintendo is going to get on this level of what you could do on your own. Yeah, it's not the most legal way, but Oh, Die Hard Vendetta.
That's interesting.
So I really like. Ooh, Digimon.
Digimon Rumble Arena 2.
It's like Smash Brothers, but with Digimon characters.
Yay? I don't know.
Well, I like Smash Brothers clones.
No, I just don't know anything about Digimon.
Mm-hmm. Conan. Okay, playing it. The games that I still want for the original Wii are.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh yeah. Disney Sports Basketball.
Huh. That's fun.
The ones that I still want are, I think I bought one of them, the Rebirth games that are the WiiWare games.
Yeah, I got both of those.
Contra Rebirth. I know I bought Contra Rebirth. I think it's on my retail Wii U. When I transferred over the Wii games to the Wii U. But I think I was intending to buy the Castlevania one. I never did. And also they have a Gradius Rebirth, but I don't know if that one's any good.
Oh, I didn't get the Gradius one. I don't have that one, but I have the other two.
Yeah.
I think you can, if you've got your stuff modded, I think you can just download it and put it on there.
Well, I'm experienced with the GameCube angle. I haven't successfully put a Wii or WiiWare game on yet. So I'll have to figure that out. But this is a journey. Oh, I heard this game is really expensive, I think.
Wow, that's
Disney
strange.
Skate. Yeah, it's just a weird.
This is an interesting era of gaming.
This is before Nintendo, and I love the experimental side of Nintendo. I mean, it was always there, but this is where they tried to experiment more with different game genres than experimenting with the system and the control itself.
Yeah,
in my opinion, like they had more variety of games on the GameCube in the Nintendo catalog. I think they also started some series. Ooh, Disney Party. Is that like Mario Party?
Well, that's interesting. I never heard of that. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But they experimented with more genres on the GameCube than experimenting with the console and the control itself. Like, I think they started Pikmin there. What other ones did they? Oh, Metroid Prime came from the GameCube era. That was a big experiment for them.
I got to tell you, Max, like, I haven't heard of most of these. Like, most of these games I've never even heard of.
On the GameCube here?
Yeah.
This is just background video, Tony. This isn't my video. This is that channel that gets gameplay, like 10 seconds of gameplay from every single game for console. Finding Nemo. Nintendo had better third-party support before. Hey, Matt. This is one I want to try again. The Incredibles. There are some decent Disney games on here as well.
There's a lot of them. A lot of Disney games.
And they had a sequel that was... This is actually Incredibles 2 before Incredibles 2 was actually made. What do you mean I'm stealing footage? We're being transformative.
All right.
There's 13 viewers. No one cares. Everyone chill out. Ratatouille. This is a game I've never played. Well, and if you're going to get technical, I don't want to talk about, I am talking about a modded Wii U, Tony, so chill out. What is this game?
I don't know.
No, there's some really great. I'm telling you what, I think there's some games, some rare GameCube games that look better than anything the original Xbox could put out.
Did you ever have those Congo Bongo drums?
I do have it. I have it in box.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never played it though.
My brother had.
I bought it for like $15 back in the day, and I bought the games when they was really cheap. and I still have it. I just never played it because I don't know. I do want to try it out though, and I also heard the import. They actually had 3 in Japan, and only had 2 in the U.S., and they have a lot of different music on it because of different regions. The GameCube controller was. Let's talk about the controller. Let's talk about the controller part. Everything you could do on the Wii U. Well, and the GameCube controller. What's your favorite Nintendo GameCube or Nintendo controller?
My favorite Nintendo controller is the Wii U Pro controller.
The Wii U Pro.
Yeah, I got it right here. It's actually, you can't see it, but it's really nice. And the battery lasts like forever. My only problem with the GameCube controller is that one stick is like real small. They have this giant big green button, right? And the inconsistency is kind of strange with the different shaped buttons and different size buttons.
Yeah, but that big button, pressing that big button, that gives me a lot of joy. I love that big button.
All right. I can't argue with you.
And that's the button that's used the most, so it's very comfortable. Now, the buttons surrounding it are not that comfortable.
Yeah, it just could be a little awkward, because you're like, I don't know. Some of the games, they're obviously, there's a lot of multi-plat games.
This is a game I'm interested. Is this an import GameCube game? It almost looks like Panzer Dragoon a little bit.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I don't know how far I'm going to get because it's in Japanese, though. Question for Max, Sweet and Tender Holy. Do you smoke cannabis? Never partaken. I'm not, when it becomes legal in my state, then I'll revisit that. I'm not judging anyone else. That's just me. But look at that game. That had Castlevania characters.
I didn't even see what that was. What was it?
Well, you missed it. I can't go back.
God damn it,
I could, but this is an hour and 40 minutes. this video.
All right, fair enough.
So I can't put you pause. We'll be here for 3 hours. If we go back everything you missed, Cyrus, it's going to be a while.
I've heard some people stream longer than that.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't. Well, not tonight. This game looks kind of cool. Shark's Tale. I like water effects in games. I like underwater. Oh, this looks. I don't know about this.
Huh? That's
Shrek
weird.
Smash and Crash.
That's interesting.
All right, so what's your favorite Wii U game or GameCube games that you might like to experience again, and some GameCube games that you might know of that you haven't tried yet?
Well, my favorites. I've never played through all the Metroid Primes, and I really want to go through all of them. I actually bought them on the Wii U. They have the Wii versions of them that they put out, so I'm gonna play through them that way. But you're not gonna believe this. As much as I love the Zelda games, I never played through Twilight Princess or the Wind Waker. I never played through either one of those. So I actually have Twilight Princess. I need to play through it. I think I might have the Wind Waker too. I don't know, because I gotta check my collection of GameCube games and see what actually I have there. But
and you do have Rogue Squadron.
Oh yeah, Rogue Squadron 2. I don't have 3.
3 is not as good, but it does also have 2-player split screen.
It's actually not expensive. I was at the retro store the other day, and they had it for like $15.
Even if you just like the first game, it's worth it.
Okay.
Because you could play every level from the first game in 2-player. It basically has it has the original game in it too.
Huh. Okay. Well, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, I almost might want to play this.
Skiing turns my brain to Swiss cheese.
Oh, Marcus is here. Wii U sucks. Thank you, Marcus. This was also an era when you do not get this many licensed games anymore, for better or for worse. Like, there were so many properties.
Have you ever played
this generation console?
Have you ever played through that Eternal Darkness?
No.
I have not
heard
either.
It's great.
I've heard the same thing, but I've never played through it.
That's another one that wasn't Nintendo directly, but they really supported that developer though with that game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just can't recommend it enough find yourself. I'm actually going to do in next episode. I'm going to find some videos and Devin. You know, this is me and Cyrus show, but Devin will be a good person to be on in the future because he's a game developer. He was a game developing. I don't know if he still is.
Oh, that's cool.
He worked on Stubbs the Zombie.
Oh, really?
He also worked on the Xbox One game called Recore.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I apologize, Devin. I forget the other one. You were a PC player back then, the PC Master Race.
Yeah, me too, Jade. Me too. That was my period of not really being into consoles during.
There are some. Look at this. There are some Japanese baseball games that have like the chibi style that I really want to play. And I will say that too. Something that you may not experience on the GameCube, even if you have GameCube memories back in the day, is import GameCube games. And there are some really cool games that did not make it to the US there.
Let me ask you this, Max. Do the Japanese games work on the American console, or do you have to mod them?
I think you remember the Dreamcast that you had to have a special disc and swap it. I think it works like that. I think you could either do that, or there's a way you could. There's other people that have modded the GameCube where you put like an SD card or something in it. Well, I think the easiest way without like hard modding, is this disc swap thing.
Well, you know what I want to get? They have these what they call them, ODEs, these like full disc replacement things where you put an SD card in your GameCube and you just play off of that instead. I think they have one for the GameCube. You don't have to solder anything. You can just like take out the CD drive. Yeah, I want to get one of those.
Are you feel comfortable doing that, like taking out the CD drive?
Well, I don't know. I want to do it, but you're right. I have a terrible history of destroying my electronics, so maybe I shouldn't. It's a dream I have.
I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that just because
yeah.
That soccer game looked pretty cool. That was like street soccer. That was like the NBA Street, but with soccer. I didn't see
Huh.
E King is here too. Yeah, Jake, the PS3. I love the PS3. That's one of my favorite consoles ever.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so in the hierarchy of this generation, which console is the most and least powerful? Like, is it like GameCube in the middle, PS2 at the bottom, and Xbox at the top?
I think the Xbox... Well, here's why some of the GameCube games don't look that great. Some. Is because it didn't sell that well. And if you're a developer, you develop it for the platform that has the biggest base. So a lot of games were developed for the PS2 and just lazy ports to the GameCube.
Right.
With a smaller disc. That means they had to do some trickery. Especially if there's, this is a game I like, Freaky Flyers. It's like a kart racer with airplanes.
Let me ask you, since we're talking about that, like, what was the sales difference? Like, we obviously know the PS2 was number one, but what was the like how did it break down? I mean, I don't know if you.
Here's the one like SSX. Yeah, we'll get to that. This is the one that's like SSX on motorbikes.
The PS2 is more powerful than the GameCube? Really? I don't think that's true.
Xbox, PS2, GameCube in terms of power, but the GameCube had some interesting graphical tricks. It really did. Like with the water effects.
So I thought that
the most graphically interesting GameCube games are F-Zero, the wave effects in Wave Race.
Yeah.
It really did water effects interesting because it also, if you remember, that's why they did Super Mario Sunshine too. It had like
yeah.
And then some of the effects in Rogue Squadron 2 were amazing.
Oh yeah.
Freak Style is sick. Yes. No, not beyond PS3. No. I meant PS2. Did I say PS3? I meant PS2.
No, it was definitely no, yeah. I think the GameCube was more had at least it had a higher clock speed.
So no, not very many developers took advantage of what's possible with the GameCube because the other platforms were bigger. Nintendo had some developers that really tapped into the unique. It had some unique stuff in it. It could do certain. Here's where I'll end this question. I think the GameCube can do certain graphical effects better, but overall, the Xbox and PS2 may be more powerful. You know,
I don't know.
It could do some special effects like water and something like that better. Interesting things.
Is that hardware related or more like just the programmers taking advantage of the?
I think it's hardware related.
Okay, I have no idea. I don't know because you're talking about CPU and GPU. I don't know. I know the GameCube CPU was faster than the PS2, but not as fast as the Xbox. But I don't know how the GPU prowess breaks down.
Xena says, "Oh yeah, Escape from Butcher Bay is pretty cool." Zeta says, GameCube had terribly small discs. It was a novelty system. After SNES, Nintendo never released a powerful console. Actually, the GameCube, they were still trying to be powerful. They were.
What does that mean, novelty system? I don't know what that means.
Just the gimmicky? Like, gimmicky just for the... Like, it gets a cube. It's like a toy type, not, you know.
The Virtual Boy was a novelty system. That was a novelty system.
But that, Zeno, I actually disagree. I think this is where Nintendo was still trying to somewhat compete with graphical power. That's why they had some games that... Oh, I like this game, too. That had some cool special effects. And then after they got smeared with the GameCube sales, that's when they let's stop trying to compete and let's just do something completely off the wall with the Wii. That's why they did the motion controller. Like, we can't compete with power. They also wanted it to be affordable because the original I think it was very well priced, the original GameCube, compared to Xbox, the original Xbox and the PS2. I think it was a good discount from those systems, if I can remember. I could be wrong.
Well, I remember when I bought my GameCube, it was $150, and that was when they dropped the price. It didn't start off at 150, but they dropped the price.
I think it was maybe 200.
Yeah.
Let me Google this. Let me find this out. Original GameCube price.
PS2 was 300 when it came out. I remember that. I don't know how much the Xbox was when it launched.
$199 original GameCube price.
Okay.
All right, original Xbox. So they were trying to somewhat compete graphically with having a better price. $299 for original Xbox. Yep.
Oh, really?
So it was $100 cheaper than everything else at the time. $299. $100 cheaper.
That's interesting.
While still getting something comparable to the Xbox and PS2. Yes, it was graphically inferior in some ways, but that's pretty significant. You don't get that anymore. $100 cheaper than the competition.
Yeah.
The Switch, but not when you factor in the Series S. You know.
Yeah. The Switch it's an interesting comparison because the Switch is obviously going to give you mobile and home console gaming. You get like both 2-in-1, obviously. The Series S does not have any kind of physical media, which is a serious problem. But it is more powerful. So I don't know. That's an interesting dilemma. Like, what do you need more? What do you prefer, right?
Honestly, I say the Series S is the way to go. I don't really need. A lot of the games that I play on current gen are from Game Pass or digital.
Yeah.
I haven't bought. Well, part of it is I haven't been really buying much because I'm you know, everyone. I don't need to keep saying, "Ooh, that might be fun." Hobbit, kind of a cartoon character like version of Hobbit. I don't know if that's any good. But even before I started saving money and not buying anything, I wasn't really buying Xbox Series X discs. I was just waiting for Game Pass or a sale.
I would, for me personally, I would definitely go with the Switch, and it's because of the library, you know, the Nintendo exclusives and stuff like that. As far as Xbox is concerned, pretty much everything on Xbox is on something else. There's not too many console exclusives.
Ooh, here we're getting to these. These are Japan only. These are Hudson remakes. Load Runner. This is the one I didn't play yet. That Star Soldier is amazing.
Oh, that looks cool.
One of my favorite shmups of all time. And you play Star Soldier on the TurboGrafx, right?
Oh yeah. Oh look.
Yeah,
there we go.
Bonk. I played this the other day. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, his face looks a little weird.
Yeah, it's funny looking.
But it feels great.
Oh, and they got Adventure Island.
Yeah, these are all import GameCube games. I think these were originally budget price, and then they're going up.
Huh.
So there's some great hidden gems in the import section of GameCube that just didn't get released here. A lot of Hudson Soft projects that I have to do my research because I like Hudson games.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's when they are. I mean, are they out of business? I think they are. Right?
They got bought by Konami.
But I don't know. Oh, then they're dead. Yeah. They had a better chance being on the free market than being absorbed by Konami. Yeah. Nothing's going to happen with it then. But I was wondering if the GameCube era is when they went out of business or when they got sold.
You know what? I don't know exactly when that happened.
But it's interesting that they have like a good series of Japan-only games.
Yeah.
And never released outside of Japan. They were good quality. And I don't know if I've heard anything of Hudson. Do you know of anything Hudson on the PS3, PS4? I don't know. I think that might have been it.
I mean, the only things that I know that are Hudson are like virtual console stuff on the Wii U, like, and on the PS3.
Oh, there is stuff on the Wii U and PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's virtual console older games though, right? Not a newer game.
Right.
Not a reimagining or like a current gen. It's more like old Hudson games.
As far as I remember.
Bomberman's, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did.
They still release stuff,
but that's through Konami, Bomberman, because like I said, it's not really Hudson anymore.
And you know, licensed games based on movies. Oh, see, this is the one I want to try. This is another import game.
You like this style right here, huh?
Oh yeah. I would prefer to play like. I'm not a really sports guy. I like sports. I like playing game sports, but I like more fun. You know. You know what would be amazing is if the current Wii Sports went with a style like this instead of that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Instead of what they, because I saw graphics for the Switch Wii U Sport or Wii Sports, and I prefer the old style. This would be a lot more fun if they did something like that. They still release stuff.
It would be interesting.
Yeah. Hudson develops Kirby? I don't know if it's Kirby. See, don't these look like fun? This is one I haven't tried yet. I would love to play this. And you know baseball. Outlaw Golf. No, I haven't played out. I know of it. I haven't played it.
Hudson Soft ceased to exist as a company on March 1st, 2012. They were absorbed by Konami Digital Entertainment. So anything that's come out since then is really not.
People just using using the most profitable Hudson licenses like Bomberman, but it might not actually be Hudson. Like Hudson, as you remember Hudson, was 2012.
I wonder if they kept some of the like employees and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I really don't know. Like I don't know how that works out.
I don't think it's I don't think they do Kirby. I forget that. How? Yes. How? Yes. BMXX. I didn't try BMXX. You know. Let me see what E-King says. Those import GameCube games. I mean, the other thing I'm not sure about, does the Wii U have any import games that didn't come out in the US?
Oh, that's a good question. There's
I started playing this Judge Dredd game. It's pretty decent.
I don't even know how the Wii U did in Japan at all. Like, I have no idea. Obviously, it didn't do well here.
Also, if any of you viewers there, I'm going deep dive on the GameCube imports, but I haven't even looked into not Wii U imports, but Wii imports.
Hey, I got a question for you, Max.
Yeah.
These GameCube games that you're running on your Wii U, how does it save games? Like if you need to save your game, how does that work?
I just hit save and it does something on the hard drive.
Okay.
I think it was I didn't mod my Wii U. I bought it pre-modded, soft. I think it's soft modded, pre-modded. So I don't know if it's something already installed on there, but it just asks you to save just like you have a memory card in. I heard also if you actually import the import games on the original hardware for the GameCube, and you do the swap this thing, and then when you do something to save, there may be issues there because you need like a Japanese card, and then it might mess up all your saves or something. I don't know. Something if you save an imported game on your your US memory card, that could potentially be an issue.
Yeah, I updated my Wii U the other day when they did that update, so I don't think I could even mod mine if I wanted to right now. But it is fascinating. I want to see your videos from this. I want to see what your stuff looks like.
Oh yeah, there will be videos coming. You're gonna sell it, Shifty? Because that's the opposite of what we want. He's going the opposite with this. He's like, I'm gonna sell it now.
What are you selling? Like, what do you got?
He's selling all his games, and you're gonna sell it, Shifty Gizm.
You got anything good?
This is the type of thing that they don't. It's a lot of the games. There's not a lot of variety. There's not as much variety. I'm not gonna say there's not a lot of variety. There's not as much variety as in these old generations where there was more like everything for everyone.
Well, the Wii U had a small library. There's really not that many games on the Wii U.
No, Shifty Gizm. You're in the Rhea group. I'm going against Rhea. We're gonna do a stream versus why you need to switch to the Wii U and forget about the Switch. Build your library on the Wii U. It's better.
I think what they're saying is because of this stream, they're now wanting to sell their Wii U's.
What? No. Everyone needs to get a Wii U. Wii U Master Race. No, I don't want to say that. Switch to the Wii U. Switch to the Wii U.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying.
Switch to the Wii U. You're trying to start a fight.
Switch to the Wii U. I mean, I'll give you a preview of what I'm gonna debate Rhea about. The reason
this is a drama. This is a drama channel.
No, it's not a drama channel. The reason the Wii U is preferable to the Switch is that you can for one thing, you can easily install a hard drive instead of just SD cards. And it's got the motion sensor that you can play motion games with, like including some of the last cool Icom games ever produced.
Oh, that looks cool.
And it's if you want to also emulate, and I think actually before the Wii U stopped putting stuff on their shop, they were starting to introduce DS games, right?
Yeah, they have DS on the Wii U. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of DS games, Game Boy Advance, N64, Super Nintendo.
Well, see here, I'm trying to say why it's better than the Switch though. But you could do N64 Game Boy Advance on the Switch.
No, but you can buy the games on the Wii U, and there's games that aren't on the Switch service.
Yeah. But having the dual screen, like there's so many options you could do with the Wii U for the DS games. You can have the TV be the top screen and your pad be the bottom screen.
Yeah.
There's so many options there that work seamlessly that I don't foresee you're going to have that experience on the Switch. Even if you emulate DS games, it's going to be more clunky and awkward.
Well, not with that attitude. No, I'm just No, you're right. It's really, I mean, it's impossible to create the same, like with the Wii U, you've got the pad and the screen on the TV working at the same time. You can't have that on the Switch. You know, it's just physically not possible.
It just has the most possibilities for the amount of Nintendo platforms being all in the same place. All of the different experiences.
Yeah, it's pretty
Except
cool.
the Virtual Boy probably can't be on there, but I mean, you probably could get it on, but it's not going to be the same. I mean, 3DS. I think those are the two that you're not going to get on the Wii U.
Right.
Is Virtual Boy, which you probably could do is if you installed RetroArch. I think it's there, but
yeah, it runs like
3DS games, even though it probably could handle without the 3D effect, it's not going to be the same thing.
I kind of doubt that the 3DS games would run well on a Wii U because, like through RetroArch or whatever, because they need a little bit of power to run those games at full speed and everything. And the CPU in the Wii U is pretty not very good.
Mm-hmm. Lightning killed your GameCube. Uh-oh. Legend of Wrestling. No, I'm going to try Legends of Wrestling. I haven't played it in a long time. But the GameCube also has one of the best wrestling games of all time, Day of Reckoning.
Oh, okay.
If anyone's played the old the N64 era wrestling games, the Aki games with that great control, it's that same wrestling engine and with updated graphics. And it's really smooth and it looks really crisp on the Wii U. That's one of the games that looks better on the Wii U that I tried recently. And I'm telling you, if you're watching on the replay and you have questions, I'll point you in the right direction if I can't do it myself of where I figured out, or video links or links to what I'm doing with my Wii U.
Hey, you know what I figured out, Max? I never knew this. We were talking about the Wii U. I started playing around with my Wii U, and a couple of days ago, I discovered, I don't know when they implemented this, because I'm pretty sure this wasn't implemented at launch.
I think I know what you're going to say before you say it.
There's folders. You can have folders on the phone.
Oh, no, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
Well, what did you think I was going to say?
Yeah, folders, but they take up a spot.
Yeah, but you can put like a page after page of stuff inside a folder. But anyway, I just didn't know there was folders. I was like,
I thought you were going to say you could use the Wii U gamepad as a Wii itself and use the motion on the Wii U pad instead of on the TV.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's true. That's another good. That's pretty cool that you can do that.
Yeah. Shifty Gizm. The only game they haven't put on the Switch outside of Wind Waker HD is that touchscreen Kirby game with claymation graphics. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't play that till recently. That's a lot of fun as well.
Hey, everybody sub to Saggy. She's got things going on. We're talking about Nintendo being experimental. Saggy's got her own experiments going on.
Yeah, OnlyFans. Mine's coming soon.
Whoa.
It's going to be called Mask Only. Only Mask.
Wow.
My debut photo is going to be just me with my mask and my Wii mote.
Is there a subscription that I can pay to never see that?
Yeah, it is Cyrus.
It is a little bit.
Saggy, do you like to play with your Wii? That's what we're talking about. We're two men talking about playing with our Wii. Whoa! Mary Kate and Ashley Sweet 16 surfing. What the hell was this shit? That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever buy it. I could ever buy that, but yeah, it did look okay actually.
Strange. Yeah, it looked kind of. It kind of there's your next surfing game. Who was asking for a surfing game? MC Grooves Dance Craze. That's one that I'm so mad that I didn't buy. Is the Mario DDR exclusive GameCube, because I was in a resale shop years ago when I got my we were talking earlier when I got my Donkey Kong Congo bongos. They also had a Disney DDR with the Disney Dance Pad package.
Okay.
And I kind of wish I got that.
We had the dance pads for the PlayStation 2, and my daughter and my wife would constantly do that. They kept trying to get me to do it, and I can't dance regularly, let alone in a video game.
Did anyone play those Medal of Honor games in that era? I haven't really dived deep into that either.
I had the couple of Call of Duties on PlayStation 2, I think, but none of the Medal of Honors.
Oh, yeah. Figure drawing, you're right. The GameCube era had some of the most Mario sports games. They always did Mario sports games, but man, they went overboard on the GameCube era. There's like everything. And then there's also Disney. Disney did it too.
What is that? Like an RPG? Like a Mega Man RPG?
Yes, it is.
That's interesting.
Mega Man Command. This is the game I tried recently. I'm a little slightly disappointed. It looks fun, but...
Can he slap people in that one?
No.
Damn it.
I was disappointed. Why do you come here? I don't know. You forgot. Oh, Metal Arms. That's pretty cool too. Ooh, this is my I have this sealed.
You know how expensive that is? We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, I have a sealed Metal Gear Solid 2 Twin Snakes. Never opened.
It's worth a lot.
Man, Metroid Prime looks... That's the one I haven't tried on the Wii U yet to see how good it looks.
Yeah, I have that. Like I was saying, the digital Wii versions on the Wii U, I have that. I need to play through those. There's a Micro Machines.
Oh, this is so good, this game. This never came out in the US.
Atari made that?
Yeah. And you know what it's like? It's kind of like Micro Machines Sonic Transformed. You go through different parts of the track and you turn into a Micro Machine boat or a bike.
Dude, you know what would have been great is if they got that dude to narrate it. Like remember the Micro Machine man who talked super fast?
Oh, yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Wario had real games back then.
Minority Report, huh? I didn't realize they made a game out of that.
Yeah, I never played this one. The D-Day landing mission, the original Medal of Honor, was amazing. Oh, yeah, I own the Mega Man collections on the GameCube. Well, Metal Arms isn't worth anything. I was just saying that I like it. I like the gameplay. It's just the graphics are a little dull. I would have liked more. What the hell is that?
What the hell is this game? What is this?
Slugfest. Oh yeah, it also was one of the last eras of like Blitz and Hits.
Well, that might be a fun game to get, actually.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. This is an import game. This obviously be too hard to play. That one. Like what the hell? I don't even know what this is. It's like a Mario Party or dice rolling.
You could hold your phone up and let it translate it as you're playing it, I guess.
Time Splitters. I have the Metroid trilogy on the Wii too. No, I actually like the motion control for the trilogy, but I want to go back and play it with a regular control as well.
So I have the Wii version of that. Will it let you use regular controls, or are you stuck with the motion controls on that?
On the trilogy, on the Wii, yes, you're stuck with it.
Okay. Well,
you can't change between the two.
All right.
But I actually like it. It's just I would like the option, yeah. Twin Stakes is a Nintendo exclusive. Mantor. It's 2 3-piece walker in the HD collection. Okay. Where isn't like there's a lot of stuff. Oh, Drill Land. This is all. I think there's a Mr. Driller one that never came to the States too. I haven't really gotten the Mr. Driller. It seems like something I'd like though.
Well, that's like Hungry Hippos or something. What the hell? That's interesting.
What is this?
Looks like they're fishing. Yeah,
like Mario Party fishing.
It's Japanese.
So this is like almost like Seaman.
You got to be careful when you
Dreamcast Seaman with with them or Nimoy. It's sort of like that.
Seaman on the Wii.
On the Dreamcast. That's what that style of game was.
Yeah, but it's like the Wii Seaman. What?
Figure drawing, that's a good thing to bring up. I've seen people playing the Mario Kart arcade on modded Wii U's, but I haven't figured that out yet. I want to figure that out because I played it once in the arcade and I want to get it on my Wii U. I want to put it on there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Saggy, you never answered. Did she say she played with a Wii before?
I don't think she wants to go there. She's very
Do you like motion controls? F-Zero GX. That is another thing. F-Zero. Me and Cyrus were talking about this behind the scenes. There's supposedly ways to play at least some of the arcade tracks on the GameCube F-Zero game.
Yeah.
Does that game hold up? That game looks beautiful.
All you got to do is unlock the track, unlock the arcade, the AX stuff.
Easier said than done, because even though I like F-Zero and I'm good at most of the tracks, there's a few tracks that just kick your ass.
Yeah.
And you have to win the cup. Uh-oh, hold on. My earbud came out.
Can you not hear me right now? So I could say anything I want?
What's that?
Huh?
Motion controls were not a mistake. I love motion controls. I actually like the Kinect too. Ooh. Forcing motion controls on something that works well is the mistake. Forcing it on everything is the mistake.
I did not like the Kinect. I just didn't connect with it.
This is going to be a solo show? No. Motion controls for Uncharted. I don't remember that. Maybe you mean for the Vita where they was like on the back. You had to tickle it from the back, the Vita.
Whoa.
Yeah, you had to finger the back.
Yeah, you had to. Okay. Well, it usually
touch in the front, finger in the back.
Yeah, usually
both at the same time sometimes.
That's usually pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess not for that. I don't know.
Zeno asks, why bother with any of this old crap? There's no time to bother with it. All these current gen superior titles. I'm not opposed to current gen. It's just there's some great stuff that we don't get anymore. I mean, like
I feel the same way about movies. Like, why watch any old movie? It's old. Just watch the new movies.
I mean, some of these games really, I know, like people were saying, like Xeno, that it's graphically inferior, but some of these games really hold up. That's a good topic. What do you think holds up the most from this era? I really think F-Zero for one I think it looks, if all you have to do is emulate that through Dolphin and put it out, release it now, it would make good money. Maybe you do something like we're releasing it with all the F-Zero arcade tracks right away. Put it on a Switch card. Whoo! That would sell. And it holds up.
F-Zero looks fantastic.
It's 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
There are some games that work 60 frames per second. The character models not so much, but the effects in Wave Race Blue Storm, amazing. And we don't get a lot of game. This is what's frustrating. Like, I want more water physics and graphics and current gen stuff. Like, they're very capable. It's like,
yeah, you know, Mario Sunshine looks good. Like it actually looks pretty good, especially if you run it through Dolphin. It looks really good.
yeah.
There's a bunch of games. There's a bunch of games on the GameCube and from this era that actually do still look really good.
Rogue Squadron 2 looks
Yeah.
amazing in some places.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that was a game on day one. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, Sweet and Tender. This is all Wii U talk. Jade. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Shifty gives them new movies are just lame superhero nonsense. We get games like the ones you're showing right now, only superior in every way. But we're not. Nintendo's not making F-Zero. They're not making 1080 snowboarding or Wave Race or new Star Fox. The Wii U was the last Star Fox game. That's some of my favorite games of all time. I love Star Fox 64. There's some decent ones on the GameCube. And then the Wii U, I bought it right away.
Blitz 2002, that looks good.
Yeah, there's some great sports arcade. Like most sports games now are more realistic. And then they sometimes have the retro ones, but not like this. You know, we don't get a lot of this now.
You know, Max, I think that people that are into retro games or older stuff, I think you either are or you aren't. You know, I don't think it's a conversation where you can convince people one way or the other. You know, I can't make somebody like, you know, Sega Master System games. You know, I just can't. You know, you either like that stuff or you don't. And there's nothing wrong with liking old stuff and new stuff, or just one or the other. There's really nothing wrong with it.
All right, Saggy wants me to pause this video and show something quickly.
Uh-oh. Whoa, is this going to be what I think it is?
She told me this.
Are we getting a freebie? Is that
I don't know about that.
Is this are we shilling for Saggy her extracurricular activities?
No.
Oh. Oh! Oh my God!
Mommy, stop laughing! Lex, how did you do that?
That wasn't funny at all.
Why are we watching this little girl?
Oh no! What the hell's wrong with you, Saggy?
Wow!
Don't you like children? Oh my God!
You think you know somebody?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Blocked and unsubscribed. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not funny.
That was pretty crazy. What? Why did we watch that?
I don't know. She said, "Watch this. It's funny." I didn't check ahead of time. Now I got to check. I think I got to check.
I think Saggy might be having.
All right, we need the melons on to explain that. You gotta answer for yourself, Saggy.
That's kind of out of left field there. Even for you, even for Saggy, that was kind of out of left field.
Toxic melons. I'm not laughing.
Oh wow.
You have something to answer for now.
Oh, what am I getting into here? This is not what I signed up for. We're supposed to be making innuendo Wii U references.
We're just supposed to be two grown men over 40 talking about playing with our Wiis and how you need to be frequent when you play with your Wii.
Saggy, you laughed at a little girl busting her head on a hot metal slide, and I just don't know anymore. I don't know who you are. I thought I knew you.
Oh wow, Jade, there you go. Atari 2600.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, how are you supposed to convince somebody that the Atari 2600 is cool? You can't. Like, you're either going to like it or you're not.
What is the best Star Fox game? I'll be real with you. I bought Star Fox on the Wii U, and I didn't play it much when it came out. I bought the box that comes with both games. I didn't even play the other game. And I just kind of like listened to all the, it's not that good with the motion control. And I never played it much. I like played it once. And then I got my Wii U, modded Wii U. My wife got it for me for our anniversary. And it's on the hard drive. And I started playing it. And I was like, whoa, this is really good.
It is good.
Really, it's hard sometimes, but it also makes sense when you're doing certain things. It's
so
awkward. Yeah.
It's so different that you don't know how to process it because it is different. And a lot of people are just like, wow, I don't like this. It's weird. But if you give it a chance and you try to, play it, it actually is pretty cool. I was actually playing it earlier this evening.
Whoa, Nicktoons Unite. What is this? This is another one that I want to play. This is something that was ready to be released in the US and did not. It's a Nintendo puzzle collection. It's got Dr. Mario. It's got, Nintendo 64 Puzzle League, but with the original graphics before it was changed to Pokemon. And an updated Yoshi's Cookie, which Yoshi's Cookie is not that great, but don't stop. Buy? Wow. Let me see. Wow. Nintendo's great. Xeno hasn't. Xeno is not into Nintendo.
Oh, why are you watching the streams?
He still support. Don't say that to the viewers, Cyrus.
No, I'm just
we
curious.
Want everyone to watch.
I'm just curious. That's all.
This is the game I played. This is like sort of like Power Stone.
Oh, I didn't. It's going too fast. I can't keep up with it, man.
She didn't roll. She actually hit her face on the side of the slide. It's not like she rolled and like was untouched. It's like bonk, head on the blunt edge of the slide. I don't think you looked at it good enough. Oh, here's Outlaw Golf. This is for Jade. Ban Saggy, she ruined the show. She rolled like a sack of things. It's not funny. I really seriously, I feel like there's something wrong with you. that last game, PN3. Also, you know how they say some like the Xbox was the Dreamcast 2?
I spit soda all over my fucking computer because I was laughing. God dang it, Max.
Yeah. Sure. You know how they say that the original Xbox is sort of like the Dreamcast 2?
I'm just laughing. The way you said that, it's like you're hurt. Like something's seriously wrong with you, Saki.
No, I Oh, here's Pac-Man Rally. That's one I was playing recently.
Oh yeah, okay.
I didn't get the skateboard yet. Usually he's in a cart. Paper Mario didn't start on the GameCube yet. It started on N64. Pitfall! The GameCube and Xbox version of Pitfall is amazing.
Oh, that's
I
coming
just started
up.
playing it.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
I have to see it. I've never seen it. Phantasy Star Online. Oh, it's 1 and 2. Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Shifty Gizm says, I don't like hockey, but hockey games are cool. Let me see. Figure Drawing has perfect paddles. In Warlords for the 2600.
Oh, there's I didn't know there was a third Phantasy Star Online.
You know what my problem with the Atari 2600 was, though, Cy?
What?
It was before I became a hardcore game collector. And it was one of my first systems. Well, first off, my mother bought the Atari 2600 over NES when they were both in store for the exact same price.
Oh.
Just because it came with a keyboard.
A keyboard?
She fell for your kid's going to learn to type and stuff. This is when you had typing class and like people didn't have computers a lot.
You got a keyboard for your Atari 2600?
Yeah, there was a package.
I never heard of that.
Or was it the other one?
There's Atari computers that had keyboards.
I don't know. My Atari had a keyboard.
Oh.
I think it was the 26. I think there were some that had keyboards that, you know.
I might be wrong. I just don't remember ever seeing a keyboard for the 2600.
But she bought it over the NES just because it had that.
You probably got an XEGS. It's probably like what I have, the Atari 8-bit computer.
Oh.
Did it have
All
a
right.
light gun? Did it have a light gun?
No.
Okay.
Did not have a light gun.
Probably wasn't that then.
But the point of the story is, then when I got my next console, before I knew what the hell I was doing, my friend didn't have any console. So I actually just gave him my Atari with all the games.
Well, that's very nice of you.
No, it's very idiotic. I would never do that again. I would never do that again. Screw friends. I don't even talk to me. He actually became a jerk too.
Oh shit. He was just waiting for that sweet.
Actually, this Pool Edge is an import game that I want to play too.
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your friend was just hanging in there waiting for that.
No, he ended up being an asshole later on in life. And I was like, damn you, I gave you my Atari and all my games.
Are you sure it was a 2600? Jade's saying.
Oh, come on. I don't know.
Okay.
The one that, I think so. I wasn't really in the, like, I was just a casual gamer then, so that's why I don't know.
You sure it wasn't an Apple computer?
No, it wasn't an Apple computer. Yeah, is Dr. Mario problematic? It's like telling you to take pills.
Yeah, it is weird, right? That they'd had this game where you have pills and drugs and stuff. That is kind of
have
weird.
they released the current versions on current gen? When was the last Dr. Mario?
That's a good question. Super Nintendo?
It should come with a dare disclaimer, like dare screen at the beginning. Tetris Attack, yes. Pokemon Puzzle League. What's that mean? Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, Jade?
2600 keyboard called Compumate. E-King's saying that. I had no idea.
I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Atari 400 and 800 built-in keyboards. I think Zeno's Googling here. 2600. We're getting sidetracked with the. That's what I remember, so it must have happened.
Apparently there was a keyboard for it. I just didn't know there was.
It was a package. It came with the console, and that's the only. It was the exact same price, and she bought it. And it's like I remember even she was talking to the sales rep at Toys R or not. It wasn't Toys R Us then. It was like Children's Palace, and he convinced her to do it.
He's trying to get rid of. He's trying to get rid of the Ataris, is what he was doing.
What a worst salesperson ever.
No, he's trying to get rid of old inventory. He did the right thing.
Well, that's when the video games were still kind of new to our family, and she's like, "Well, if it's got some educational value."
Yeah, that sucks. Though you missed out on having an NES.
Yeah,
that was.
Well, my grandmother eventually got me an NES later.
Oh, okay.
And then my parents would only buy me used rental games, so they're real dirty. So I bought a cleaner. And I was cleaning the game whenever I got one from Farmore. There's a retail store that used to be back in the. Cyrus doesn't know about Farmore, right? Maybe some of you know about Farmore. We used to rent stuff.
That game was fantastic.
And I put the cleaner in the actual NES, and it came off, and then the glue got in all the circuits, and it was done. That's how my first NES broke.
That's horrible.
It is horrible because my mother was cheap. And I had to clean everything really hardcore just to get it working. It's like, man, if you got an old NES game back in the day that was a previous rental, that shit was dirty. It's not like from a resale stock. It's like rental NES carts.
Yeah.
Horrible. They were so dirty.
Remember they used to slap
Yes, Degrassi knows that was it. Far more.
Remember they used to slap like 15 stickers on everything. Everything had like all these other like random stickers all over the cartridges and stuff. You'd be like,
yeah.
Like, oh, that's great.
This is a weird one. Ribbit King.
Okay. Ribbit King. Whoa.
Road Trip. Ooh. Wait a second. I thought this was something else. Because I remember Gadget Racers. Oh, this one I just was looking up today. It's basically a Twisted Metal combination with Grand Theft Auto. Like, it's post-apocalyptic. You do missions, but you're basically running around. And what's cool about it is the there's like rival gangs that will just like duke it out without even Robotech.
Yeah.
Like you'll just drive up and there will all be NPCs battling each other, not only against you.
Interesting.
Robots. So where should we take this playing with your Wii series? Si?
We could take it anywhere you want it.
Are you well, someone had a concern. Oh, this is another game I want to play again, Rocky. I love Rocky. That Robotech game was pretty fun. Yeah.
I think it would be fun to
actually, can I be real with you? I was getting really lazy here. I'm like, this is pretty easy to just watch a video of every single game on a console and just talk.
It is easy, but you can't do it all the time.
We could do every Wii U game next time, and then we could do every Wii game, and we could do every N64 game, because you know what? They're all playable on the Wii U.
Oh my gosh. I think maybe we should pick a few games and spend some time with them, because we're running through these like so fast.
Oh, this is the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
Scalar.
That looks cool.
This is an amazing platformer.
It's like Gecko, but like a little like more advanced somehow.
Mm-hmm. Take it to the trash bin. I don't know.
I don't think Zeno's a fan of our show.
Zeno just likes to be critical. He has fun with it. He's not hating. Yeah, I have it sealed. I don't think I want to sell it though. I want to hold on to it.
How much would you take for it? If like, I know you don't want to sell it, but like,
well, don't tell my wife, because I've sold some really expensive games in the past that I kind of regret. Oh, and Jade was saying that she's what's a collection that you had no issues selling off? And I'll tell you mine. What's a game console and collect? Well, this is supposed to be about Nintendo, but I will. Ooh, see.
That's cool looking. That's
yeah.
Cool.
The one that I had the least issue was with my Sega.
The Genesis.
Because she was saying she's going to sell her Mega Drive collection.
Yeah, I sold mine. I sold all my games.
It's just because there's been so many great Sega compilations.
Yeah.
With a lot of the rare game, like I own it so many times over, and if I'm going to play it, I'll play it on something else.
I kept a few cartridges, and I have my EverDrive for my Genesis. But yeah, dude, you can play Genesis games on everything, you know?
Like they've been just so good. Like some other consoles just have games that are just locked to that system, whereas Sega, I can't think of one Sega Genesis or Mega Drive game that I can't play somewhere else.
Right.
That I owned, at least. There are some import Sega games that I only got to play because of the EverDrive. Ooh.
Oh, what's that? What is
Mega
that?
Drive, since my ex stole the console.
What is that game?
What? I missed it.
It's a shooter. Oh, what's that?
This is a cool game. You want to see gameplay of this?
Yeah.
So basically, you transform into two versions of a car. One that's built for speed, one that's built for maneuvering.
See, that's what I'm saying. These are going so fast, I can barely even figure out what I'm looking at.
Too bad, Cyrus. Get with the program.
Damn it. I'm too old for this.
Yeah. Well, what's some of your favorite Wii U games? Because the Wii U also had... This is the other thing. I think some of the best Nintendo ever games were on the Wii U. And
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
The Switch hasn't really lived up for it for me. Oh, Simpsons Hit and Run, amazing.
Oh, I got to play that.
You never heard of this one?
I think I heard of it.
It's a really good Grand Theft Auto clone with the Simpsons.
That's cool.
And it runs pretty good. I don't care about the Sims. I'm sorry. But what's a great Wii U game?
Well, I was saying, like we talked about Xenoblade Chronicles X. I think that game is phenomenal. It's a shame that it's not on.
I haven't played it yet. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do some videos on it. Of course, I think Star Fox is good. Bayonetta 2, Ninja Gaiden 3 or Gaiden 3. A lot of these games are now on the Switch, which is interesting. But there's some Wii U specific versions of games.
Oh, Mario Maker on the Wii U.
Yeah, Mario Maker. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the best version of Mario Maker.
Arkham Knight Armored Edition is on the Wii U, and that version's not on anything else.
Well, that's something else that I as far as I know, is not happening as much as it used to. Nintendo used to get these developers to do exclusive stuff for their version. Yeah. I mean, I guess it still happens, but not as frequent.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got... did you know there's a couple of Call of Duties on the Wii U? I've got Black Ops 2 and Ghosts on the Wii U.
If you have two players on your console, the Wii U was really great because the second screen, instead of having a split screen on your TV, there were some games that just were so great with the one player is on the gamepad, one is on the TV, and it worked so good. Absolutely. I love playing some two-player games. My favorite game that utilized that technology, and I was pissed that Nintendo didn't do it for Mario Kart. Like, that would be the superior version of Mario Kart if it had that. Yeah. Mario Kart 8.
Absolutely.
Sonic Racing All-Stars.
Yeah, Sonic Racing All-Stars.
You had the one player on the TV, and then the other player used the gamepad. And you didn't have to have a split screen and play two players at the same time without playing online. What other games did something similar like that? The Lego Mario games, or not Mario. The Lego Marvel games like Batman. Mm-hmm. They had one, whereas on all other consoles they split the screen when you have two players, but on the Wii U version, one player could be up here, one has a separate screen on the pad.
Yeah, you could do that in Hyrule Warriors also.
Really?
Yeah.
So that might be another game that is kind of superior on the Wii U instead of the Switch.
Probably.
Because we're talking two men talking about our Wiis. Hyrule player. Oh yeah. Zombie U. I never played Zombie U. The Wii U gamepad is the reason I love it so much, though. This is another one I want to play, Speed Kings.
Oh, it looks good, yeah.
I like arcade motorbike. Now they're all realistic. This is another hidden gem, Sphinx with the Cursed Mummy.
I have that on my GameCube.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Spider-Man. I have Spider-Man 2 on GameCube.
You can use your 3DS as your controller in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, you can do that. That's right. Yeah, you have to have it on both. You have to have the 3DS version and the Wii U version, and then you can do that.
No, RJ, I disagree. I think the Wii U is better. I think there was more opportunities for something. If the Wii U was a success,
I don't think I'm going to say that the Wii U's better than the Switch. I don't think so. I think the Wii U's good. I'm not saying the Wii U's not good.
Because of all... No. I mean, I'm not saying the Switch is bad. I'm just saying I think there's a lot more you could do with your Wii U, a lot more possibilities, and a lot more Nintendo experiences that you can experience in their intended use on the Wii U over the Switch. The DS games, if you want to play either retail release DS games, there's just some things that are better on the... And then all the light. I'm just so upset that the sensor bar and motion gaming didn't take off more, because all we get is a neutered motion control on the Switch. It's not as good. Do you think the Switch motion control is better than the Wii?
No.
Wiimote Plus.
The Switch motion control, I don't even think it works that well. I think
no.
Yeah.
And I love light gun games, and that's a way that you could still do light gun games. And I'm really upset that the Wii U is the last version of the sensor bar. It's something so simple.
Yeah.
That the companies could do to just keep light gun games in the ecosystem. I guess they're just not as popular as they used to be, though.
Yeah, motion controls are just not something most people care about, or if it's got a little bit of waggle to it, that people are like, all right, that's good enough. They're not the precision motion controls like what the Wii U was trying to do, what the Wii was trying to do with the Motion Plus or whatever it was called. The
Wii Motion Plus, yeah. I really like the Wii Sports games.
Yeah. Tommy Uyumiko is right. The VR stuff is really, because I have the Oculus Quest 2. And
here's the Star Fox Assault. That's the one you don't have. That you didn't play this one yet, right?
No, yeah, I want to get that.
And it's gone.
I know, dude, shut up. Yeah, teasing me with your.
If you're a big Wii Sports fan, where would you go for the better experience? I would say on the Wii U.
No, I think.
Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
This one really holds up.
Yeah, the Quest 2 VR is where you go for motion controls. He's right. He makes a good point about that.
E-King, we're not talking about that, but that is the one thing I did suggest that I really wanted, and they said no. I said, if you had a sensor bar, motion controls are in VR now. Yeah, there is some motion control in VR. I get sick with VR. I like VR.
Are you ignoring what I say? Like,
I'm sorry. What did you say last?
I was talking about that. I was saying what he said about it, and I was agreeing with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
trying to pay attention to the chat too, and I apologize, Cyrus. I'm horrible.
It's all right. It's okay. Most people ignore me. I'm used to it.
No, I apologize. Yeah, I'm really upset that the sensor bar didn't kick off. It's something so easy, but
that racing game had some nice reflection effects on it.
Mm-hmm.
This video kind of sucks, though. The quality of what they're doing on this video, it's not very good.
Well, I'm under the assumption that they're using emulators to get every single game. They obviously don't own every single game on every system, this channel.
Well, I'm just saying the video itself, the quality of the bit rate and the resolution, it's just kind of sucks. It could be a lot clearer. That's all I'm saying.
I also think because it's such a long video to render that, they probably just went with.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
For a long ass video, an hour and 40 minutes of gameplay. This is a game that I heard has gone up really expensive since the pandemic. Super Mario Strikers, which they finally released a new version, right?
I've heard it's not that good. I don't know. Yeah,
E-King said this is emulation videos. It's a hack job.
I think it is emulation because I've seen some weird graphical like anomalies and stuff in some of these games, and I think it's emulators that are running.
Oh, that's another thing I could bring up. Since I've been playing GameCubes on my Wii U, GameCube games, I haven't had one issue with graphical effects. That's the other thing that makes me believe that the GameCube is just built in there because the Wii operating system is just built in there. Oh, this game looks cool. What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Oh, really? Figure drawing? I never played Mario Strikers. So you prefer the OG Mario Strikers over the new one?
I heard the new one's not that good. I heard it has some issues.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another reason.
Well, that
looks play Mario Galaxy 2.
That Superman game looks good, actually. A lot better.
There are some really great superhero games. You just don't get the frequency of these like superhero games and movie games that you used to. Some might say that's a good thing. Some might say they suck, but there's some really good gems in there. Just like I was telling Cyrus about Terminator Redemption. It's a really good movie game. True, E-King, you do not need a Wii U to emulate GameCube. But I was telling Cyrus before we went live, I've never had an emulation experience that felt so much like retail. Oh God.
Oh, we're gonna get our perfect match now. Hell yeah.
I'm married. Perfect match spot. Hold on a second here.
Thank you, 69mega.com.
Don't read it!
Oh,
Cyrus.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Zeno got it. Wow, Zeno's a great mod. What did I say that brought that up? We were doing so good.
Thank you, Zeno.
Oh, thank you, E-King. Yeah. When it was $99, I missed it, and E-King got it. I was very jealous. I was going to get the Atari VCS for $99. GameStop was getting rid of them, and I missed it.
I missed
this
it.
Is a great superhero game. Teen Titans beat 'em up. Amazing.
Oh, I have these Ninja Turtle games on PS2. They're okay. They're not the best Ninja Turtle games. I have all of them.
I'm very jealous of E-King with his Atari VCS because that was a perfect price.
Is it worth it? I mean, I know you
the reason I wanted it so bad is I don't want to buy the Steam Deck, and I wanted I don't want to get graphically intense games on Steam, but there's some indie games that haven't made it to the Nintendo, Xbox, or PlayStation marketplace yet, of like retro style games that I really want to play. For one, the one that I want to play, Armillo, that I can't get on the Wii U anymore, is on Steam, but I just don't. This is the Terminator Redemption game.
That looks pretty good.
It's a lot of fun. Ooh, Tetris Worlds. That TMNT game is dope. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Which one? The one they were showing? Or they think, I don't know how. I've got a couple of those.
Steam OS. Yeah, see, E-King, he tried to help me get it for 90. I actually tried to do the price match with Best Buy online. And they're like, yeah, but it's not in stock, sir. GameStop has the price listed, but they're gone. I'm like, damn it. Armillo? Armillo, not Armello. The Space Armadillo? Is it on PS4? I didn't look.
Oh, you should get it there then.
Oh, yeah. But I did want to experience it on the Wii U gamepad, but if it's there, I'll get it, yes. Let me see.
Thank you, Tony, for that.
Oh. No, that's something different. That's Armello.
Oh, is it a different game?
Yeah. I will show at the end of this, once this video is done, I will show you Armello, my most wanted Wii U game that I can't get anymore. There's no way for me to get it.
Yeah, they delisted it.
I could get it on Steam. I wish it was on. I wish they would re-release it. I want to contact Tony. Can you contact the developer of Armello once you see the video and say, "Hey, can you re-release this?" I actually heard this one's good.
I like the graphics.
Yeah, I actually heard this game's good.
That's cool looking.
No, that's okay. Yeah, but they didn't have it in stock. Ghost Recon. I haven't really played those games.
What are your thoughts about the Last of Us 2 they're bringing out? Or Last of Us 1, whatever.
I saw a graphics comparison, and it looked really superior, except some of the characters looked a little bit different. Not to my liking. They look better, but
do you already own it? Like,
yeah.
So do you think it's worth buying if you already own it, like the other version?
Yeah, but not at full price. I don't buy any games that I very rarely. I should rephrase that. Especially since I've been saving money, I very rarely play like a full price next gen game anymore, ever.
Splinter Cell, those games are badass.
The Xbox is superior though.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where they were developed for, though.
I have some of those on the 360. It's pretty cool.
The other reason I was saying that the GameCube is also sort of like the Dreamcast do is they had that PN3 game from Sega. They had Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, which is an amazing game. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna try this once a month, E-King, and I'm gonna try to get my own footage. Yes, I do. I am gonna order one game for my Wii.
Dude, there's a bunch of Wii games that the light gun games you're talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a couple of those. I got House of the Dead 2 and 3 and Ghost Squad that are light gun games.
Yes.
Those are really cool on the Wii.
And House of the Dead Overkill.
Oh, also, if you're a Sega fan, there's a version of Knights on the Wii called Knights Journey of Dreams.
Yes, I have that.
Okay, and you definitely want to get that if you're into Sega stuff.
Yes. Let me try to think here. I was thinking about the... Oh, that's the one. There's a light gun game based on... Well, there's Resident Evil light gun games. Yeah. And then there's one that's based on that space horror genre, EA. Dead Space. Dead Space.
Yeah. Oh,
I never played that one.
Ooh, Top Gun. Look at that. This is emulated. You see that?
It's the graphical problem.
Yeah, that's emulated. That's not the real thing. E-King is requested.
Oh, wow. It's free?
What?
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
I got to log into Steam. I haven't even actually bought anything on Steam.
Oh, look at this. Look at this real quick. Look at the waves on this.
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
Please do a review on it, Tony. Oh, really?
Yeah, Dead Space is great. Have you never played Dead Space?
I never got into Dead Space. I'm not in the horror movies or horror genre much.
Dead Space is scary, but it is a good game. All right, E-King, I'm gonna do it. You ready? Jaguar, sir. It's a Jaguar. Pardon me, sir, but it's a Jaguar.
It's free on Steam?
That's really free is a good price.
I logged in. I'm sorry. Keep talking. Handle the show for me, Cyrus.
Turok Evolution. I didn't realize they had done that.
It is free.
Well, dude.
Holy shit.
You gotta grab that. Like, for real.
How do I?
You gotta thank Tony. He's got your back tonight.
Yeah. Wait a second. I never even bought anything on here. Where's the... Where do I...
That was a weird looking game.
Download. I'll figure it out later. I'm a boomer.
Do you realize that we've gone this entire broadcast without your dogs barking? Like, I can't believe that. What did you do? Drug them before we started?
I put the kitty away.
Oh, okay.
I locked her away in her room. She's got a nice big room too, but I don't know if I want that experience, Jade. I'm not. I would do myself from Dead Space.
Yeah, you need to play.
Add to the library,
dude. The Dead Space games are all good. They're all good. No, I've never played The Forest. I don't know what that is. The Forest. Okay. I will have to look into that. I'm very far behind on games. I have my backlog is insane.
Mm-hmm. There was even an ET game there. Universal Studios.
I saw that.
Degrassi says PS5 Terminator Resistance has a mess of patches. There's free deals. This is the one I'm not sold on. There's some great action platformers. I never really got into Beautiful Joe. Everyone talked about Beautiful Joe on the GameCube.
It's kind of weird looking. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that game.
Me and Zeno were talking about playing a game on the current gen console that we were thinking, what can we play together? Because I don't really play a lot of online games, but one game that we agreed on is Outriders.
Oh yeah.
I was getting into that game and I didn't really, and it's still on Game Pass, so I got to make some time. This is actually, I own this disc and it's kind of cool. It's like a 3D beat 'em up, but you earn moves from Virtua Fighter.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The Darkness on the PS3, great game.
Oh, the Darkness? Dude, the Darkness and the second one are both amazing. I have those on Xbox.
This is also V-Rally 3 is one that I might try. It wasn't released in the US. I know it was released on other consoles, but it looks like it's running pretty good there.
The V-Rally games are all usually really good.
Yeah. Wallace and Gromit. This was okay. I know people like this a lot because it was Treasure. I wish they would do another 3D Wario game. Beautiful Joe's Erase Memory Cards. This was another unreleased in the States game that's sort of like Power Stone a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Look at those water effects.
It's going to be gone in like 5 seconds.
What?
No,
look, oh,
that's what. See what I'm saying?
It.
I saw it, but it was gone like as soon as it came up. We got to get some longer videos, man.
Then it'll last 3 hours.
Well, we don't have to have all the games.
World Racing. Oh, this one. Oh, I should check this out. World Racing was not in the States either.
That looks cool.
I'm gonna try all the. I'm gonna do a series of single videos too in between our streams side where I check out the import GameCube games.
We're gonna have to focus on a few games, not all the games. You know?
No, I know. Worm. I never got into Worms. Did you?
Nah.
Do you have Worms?
I do. They're bad. They're not good.
Okay.
Anyway.
Wario Blast or Worms Blast. People really like Worms.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
They get into everything.
Reckless, the Yakuza. I think this looked. It looked best on the Xbox. I really like tennis games.
Okay.
Lemmings was better than Worms.
Yeah, I agree with that. Lemmings is better than Worms.
This is another one that I want to try because it seems kind of cheesy to do WWE. This is Day of Reckoning. Look how good this looks. It's got good animation. It's a lot of fun. I mean, good. It still looks old, but
the moves look fake. No.
But it felt like really smooth.
WrestleMania X8.
This doesn't look as good.
It doesn't look as good. You're right.
Oh, really? Oh, he just said it is.
He said X9. Oh, that's 9. This is X9 now.
The thing that was weird that Day of Reckoning has a bra and panties match. When they used to do in WWE and you could play that mode. I will not do that though. Don't look out for that video. Nope. Anyways, Extreme G3. I don't even know why I mentioned that. Extreme G3 is a really good racing game.
Yeah.
And XGRA is the 4th. That's one of my favorite futuristic racers is the Extreme G series. I didn't really get into 13.
Yeah.
I heard the remake sucked.
Hmm.
Ooh, X-Men Legends. This is before Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a really soothing voice over this music side.
Thank you.
It's really doing something for me. It's like I don't even need my console. play with my Wii. I mean, it's just so smooth. Sorry.
No, that's cool. And now for the sweet, soothing visuals of the Wii U.
Yes. X-Men.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
We're nearing the end here. We're nearing the end. It was fun. It was fun to reminisce about all these.
Yeah.
Zapper. Is this like Frogger but with a cricket?
I don't think so.
He's hopping like like the Frogger game that was before.
Oh, like the remake of Frogger or whatever.
X-Men Legend. See, a lot of anime games.
Man, I have never heard of most of these. Seriously. There's so many games here I just never even realized were on this thing.
This is one I want to play, Zoids.
That's cool looking. It's kind of like Virtual On, sort of.
Yeah. There was a lot of Zoids games in Japan that never got. There was only one that got released in the US. Battle Legends, that's the one. All the other ones were only Japan only. Doesn't that look cool? This is the one that looks like more like a fighting game.
Yeah, that's nice graphics. That's cool.
This is one I'm not really interested in, Zucube. I like puzzle games. This is this. Maybe I'll try it and like it. It just seems weird. That's it. We finished the video.
Okay. Well, so now
it's almost been 2 hours. Now what?
So let me ask you this. Out of all the games that we looked at, what percentage of those, if you had to take a guess, what percentage do you think are worth playing? Like from what you saw?
25%.
Are like worth 25% are worth playing? They're not. I'm not saying that they're like amazing, like you're the best games ever or whatever. I'm just saying they're worth trying.
Yeah.
You think 25% of them are worth trying? And
yeah.
So 75% are just trash?
No, not that they're trash. They're like still hold up or worth. I mean, like I'm thinking about like still worth, like are still valuable in today's like what do they call them when quality of life that are still pretty playable graphically.
Oh, they hold. Oh, okay.
And hold up well.
Yeah. Okay. 25%. Some different opinions.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I would play more than that though. I will try more than that, but like that I could recommend to evergreens. Yes, evergreens. Great, Degrassi.
Yeah, that's like a good. Yeah.
25% are some evergreen titles that they should reevaluate and bring some of these back. Won't happen though. Won't happen.
Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question.
Sure. Ask all the questions you want.
So when you're playing these on your Wii U, is anything special happening? Is it just like does it just look like it normally would, or is there?
That's what I mean. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be douchey and make myself huge, but I am on camera, so
I'll talk like this. It'll be okay.
No. But that's what I mean. Like this is the most interesting modded console experience I've ever had. Whereas other modded consoles, it's not like doesn't feel very retail the way you do it. You go you bring up an emulator or something. But the Wii U OS and where games are there, like when you buy them on the store, there's like a little bubble there. And then when you press it, it feels like when you do this program, which I'm going to cover in episode 2, and you set it up to prepare it on an SD card and you stick it in your Wii U and you download it, it feels like you're downloading it from the official Nintendo store. And when you play each game, it gives you all the options like an official Nintendo release. Like, do you want this on your gamepad only, or do you want it on the TV only? And then do you want it progressive scan? And it just feels very seamless. And an experience that I haven't. There's some great emulators out there. It's just That's why I'm just saying this is an experience that you have to try, especially if you like modded systems and modded games. It feels like that if the Wii U was an extreme success, Nintendo could have done amazing things with the Virtual Console. And after they introduced DS games, I really do feel that GameCube was next on the docket, because I feel like it was already there with the Wii OS operating system injected into the Wii U, where you could basically do every single thing you do on the original Wii on the Wii U, including GameCube support. That's why I believe, I don't have any proof, I'm not a technical guy. That's why I believe that the GameCube is built in there, because there's no issues whatsoever playing any GameCube games. Like sometimes you do an emulator, you'll get a graphical, nothing. It's perfect. No issues.
Okay, I have another question. It's really important. So,
Yes.
do you have the adapter that lets you play with the GameCube controllers on the Wii U?
I do have one. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if that's going to... I have to research that one to see if it'll let you play...
So all this time,
because I know you can play Smash Brothers that way, but I don't know if you could play GameCube games with the GameCube controller through the Wii U adapter.
So you haven't tested it, is what you're saying?
No, I don't know on that one. I don't know.
Well, that's negligence. I think the fact that you've done a show without testing that is shows contempt for.
I actually want to see this program I'm using. There's like different options you could select. I'm going to see if there's a GameCube.
It probably
option.
won't. It probably won't, because I think it has to be. Well, I don't know. Maybe it will, because I think you can use that adapter for like Mario Kart to use like GameCube controllers for Mario Kart on the Wii U.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Well, that's certainly one we should look into. Figure Drawing says certain GameCube games, Mario games, and other games on GameCube without the money component cable look fine, but with the said cable or Wii and component cables, $10. Wii U dope AF. Yes, they look a lot better.
Yeah.
On the Wii U without having to buy those expensive cables for the GameCube. The only other thing that the Wii U is missing that you don't get on the original GameCube is the Game Boy player, but they released some of those on the storefront when it was up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess they make some other options now for getting a really good signal out of a GameCube. So there's adapters that'll convert you can just plug straight into the back of the digital port on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
Let you get HDMI and stuff like that. So there are other better options now than in the past, you're right. There was just the component cables if you wanted that. But obviously if you play on a Wii, you can play GameCube games with the component cables that way. And then if you do what Max is doing here, yeah, that sounds like the best of everything. You get, you're playing at HDMI. The question though is, will they work with the GameCube controllers with that adapter? Because that's kind of a big deal, I think, for a lot of people.
That's up for you.
Whoa.
No. That's a good question. I have to research that. Yes.
I don't have that adapter, by the way, so I don't know. It's one thing I don't own.
You mentioned, what is this superior sensor bar? I don't know about this.
Yeah, it's not necessary. It's just an extra thing you can buy.
Does it improve quality of motion controls at all?
No, it's just look, the thing is, if I'll tell you the truth, I'll give you the truth. The sensor bar is really just emanating two infrared lights.
Yeah.
And it's
not complicated. Yeah.
Right. So what that thing does is it gives you a sensor bar that you don't have to like plug into anything, because it has its own batteries, and it will let you move those lights slightly out or slightly in to get you different range depending on how far away you are from the TV. So you can get maybe a little bit better pickup of your motion controls and stuff like that. but it's just it's definitely not necessary. But it's a nice
It's something I'd like in the future. I don't know if they're expensive or not, though. I don't know.
Right now it's not, but I don't know. It might end up being more expensive because it is kind of a different thing that most people didn't get. So I think I paid like $30 for mine.
True. F-Zero GX with a $10 component adapter on a Wii, for example, the same as a $400 GameCube adapter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun owning the little cube, but honestly, I would go either Wii or Wii U. Unless I was really invested in the GameCube player part.
Well, they had Wii's at that retro store I was just at for $60. So you could, I mean, the Wii.
You have to make sure you get the one with GameCube support, though.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, we're just over 2 hours, Sai.
Do you think this was a successful show? Do you think
I think it was extremely successful playing with your Wii episode 1. You join us on our journey to optimize our Wii U library and play the most Nintendo in the best way possible.
I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that necessarily.
It's my opinion.
I think the Wii U is awesome. Is it better than the Switch?
Yes.
No, it's not better than the Switch. You're not.
I actually think in some cases it looks a little crisper on my HD TV.
Well,
and some of the games, the Wii U games.
I think that I think you're really having a good time with your Wii U right now, and that's awesome.
You think I mean, honestly, I don't have any technical knowledge, but the Switch, is there more under the hood that makes it more graphically impressive than the Wii U? I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think it's. I mean, but there's also a hard drive that I think helps with some of the games look better to me. I'm assuming that the hard drive has something to do with it.
Well, the Wii U is nice, but the Switch is better. I'm sorry. Like graphically, the Switch can do some stuff the Wii U can't do. But but I'm not saying the Switch is some kind of
cases. Yeah, in some cases.
Yeah, okay. And we'll say in some cases.
Yes. I'm on a fun journey.
There you go.
Okay. Well, any final thoughts, Cyrus?
About anything in particular or about the Wii U?
If you want to tell people where you're at, you're building up your Super Mega 60 Graphics 64.
Yeah, I guess if you want to, you can go check out Super Mega Graphics 64. It's my
Super Mega 60 Graphics.
Super Mega. Hey, you're getting it all mixed up now. No, there's no U in it. Damn you. Damn you. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, for the final treat, let's look at Armillo. Did you check out this game when I was talking about it?
A little bit. It looked pretty cool.
I so want to play this game on the Wii U. I just don't know how it's possible. And I'll be real, I searched for different ways to get it, and I didn't find it. Even though I prefer to pay. Yeah. Hey, if they're releasing it free on Steam, I could kind of say you could if you find the ROM, I would say get the ROM for the Wii U, and then there's a Steam way you could just donate $3, which Tony showed us. It's free, and then there's a donate part to the developer. So,
yeah, do that.
So, but I can't find the ROM, the Wii U ROM.
Well,
anywhere.
I'll see if I can find it for you.
All right, and then I'll donate to the developer.
Yeah, do that. Absolutely.
Armillo.
Is it Armillo or Armillo? Armillo.
Yeah, let's bring this. This is a review. It's only a 3-minute review. We'll end with this. This is my journey. I want to play this on the Wii U so bad. I gotta find. Oh, I actually like this channel. Second Opinion Games. All right, hold on. Let me bring this up. I think I subbed to this channel. Hey, Caden. I've searched everywhere. Oh, Echo Base. Maybe we got to have Echo Base as a good cat. There, Nick is a good guy to have on, Cyrus. Maybe in a future guest
Hell yeah.
episode. He's pretty calm there, and you need to modify your Wii U, Nick. I'm telling you, we're working on Cyrus. He's thinking about it. All right. Here is a video of our mill. It feels. I love the art style. It's not the best art style, but it's like Space Armadillo. It's just quirky and fun, and I want to play it so bad. And I'm sorry I didn't know about it back in the day, or I would have bought it already.
What channel is this that you're getting this from?
Second Opinion Games.
Oh,
I
okay.
subscribed, but I never thumbs this one up. I'll thumbs it up. Remember to put your thumbs up on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick, I'm telling you. It's amazing.
Second Opinion Games.
Oh, I know.
Number 17, Armilo. Sega should really take note of this game because Sonic's 3D adventures haven't really been that good. It takes a small development team with an
Look at this. It looks
armadillo
like
at their
Mario
head
Galaxy
to
and Sonic
really
combined.
Show them how to do it. You mix in a little bit of Mario Galaxy and move.
This looks
around,
really good.
blasting
Yes.
off between them, and as you complete each level, you
He
are
calls it
ranked with a
Armilo.
silver, bronze, or
Well, I
gold
think he
star
mispronounced
here.
it.
And
Like Armadillo,
depending on
Armillo.
how fast you clear the level and how many orbs you
That's
get,
why
I
depends
think.
on how good you do. You could then spend those at a little shop to give your guy some more health or maybe some extra lives or open up more worlds to attack.
Look at that.
You'll be saving cute little creatures similar to woodland creatures, only these guys stick around in order to help you out. Occasionally, you'll need a key to progress through the game, but there's nothing too hard to figure out in order to get said key. The action stays pretty fast and frantic.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes you'll even teleport to a hostile
Ooh.
level with a lot of poison all around you, and then
Man.
it's trying to figure out.
You need to give Tony a shout out for doing
So
this.
Tony's a good friend. He's an awesome dude. He's just hold on. Let me check this out.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you. I will donate to the developer too. I will actually. Let me see here. Wait a second.
I had an Atari Jaguar, but not for long. I see that.
This is the. Wait a second. This is Nintendo UK. How do I pay them and I could. Okay, maybe I have to figure out how to log on to the UK version of the Wii U store. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
Pay for it that way. Maybe it's still on the UK side.
wow! How would you do that?
Well, there are ways to go different regions on the Switch, so I'm assuming. Okay.
Is there a way? Well, now I'm curious about that. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Okay, so that's an official way to get it.
Well, if there's an official way to get it, that sounds like a pretty good thing to
Yeah,
try.
no, I will do it. But I have to figure out how do you do. Is it as easy as it is on the Switch? Signing into a different storefront for a different region?
I have no idea. I'm curious though.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Tony. Tony is hooking, free on Steam. If you have Steam and you want to try this game, just go to Steam. Even if you're not paying for it. I mean, the developer says it's for free. All right, let's finish this here.
How to get out of this world as fast as humanly possible. And that's what really gets intense here, because I get a little too nervous when my life just ticks down really darn fast. Just like those underwater levels with Sonic.
I love this guy's videos.
Poison cloud world, which has to be pretty darn awful. If you manage to clear through some of the levels of the game, you'll be taking out lots of robots that just want you dead at all costs, but you're going to keep on moving forward because of how fun the actual game is. And on top of it, they sprinkle in some really quick 2D levels here.
Yeah, there's
All
also
about
2D levels.
good
Did you see
action
this?
Platforming with a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of little tricks up their sleeves. before the developers put this game out, they should have shopped it over to Sega and said, hey, if you put your little hedgehog in here, people would spend up to $60 or more for it and be happy that there's a good 3D Sonic
I think
game.
I watched this
However,
review
they
for it. It
didn't
says it's
do
like a
any of that.
full-fledged game.
Released it on the
It's
Nintendo
underpriced.
Wii U Wii shop of all places, and it's selling for like $10 or less, which means it's an absolute steal for such a cute little armadillo to roll all over his enemies. But of course, that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching.
Awesome.
That's cool looking.
So cool.
Must protect secondary life.
Why couldn't they make a Sonic game like that? You know?
I mean, it's like that's a huge hidden gem for the Wii U that I don't think the people know about. All right, well, I think that's where we'll end it. But Tony's giving me hints here. He set up a UK profile first, and just sign in to purchase AFAIK.
As far as I know.
Oh.
You're like, what is AFA? I don't know what this
I
means.
thought that was like a different file format. Like, okay. I'm not a smart man.
No, Max, you have to be in the AFIK in order to do it. You have to log in that way.
Yeah, figure drawing. It's hard to find. I have searched for it, but if there's an official way, I'm going to do that. I do emulation, but if there's an official way to support the developer, I would do that. Even if I get it other means and then it comes re-released, I will then buy it.
But
like
do you do with your Wii U? I don't know.
Thank you, Degrassi.
Do you do MU with your Wii U?
Yes.
All right.
And it's a lot of fun.
That's
okay, it's 2. Are we going to come back for another episode next month?
Yes.
We're going to experiment with our Wiis on our downtime, get a lot of experience, and then we can share our experiences with you.
I will record videos.
Oh, you are going to record videos now for the Wii?
Yeah, I'll do some videos, and I'll have them.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Are you going to try to track down Armillo as well?
I am. Now that I got to figure out this this AFIK thing that we're gonna have to use.
Oh shit! I dropped my glasses. I actually got new glasses, and I'm like, should I stream in my old glasses or should I put my new glasses? Because I always drop them. My new glasses are ready. America's best.
You need to duct tape them on the sides of your helmet.
It's not a helmet; it's a mask.
Whatever it is, that thing you have.
Duct tape them.
The plastic face. Your plastic face.
It's not plastic.
Well, what metal?
Yeah, it is plastic.
It is plastic. That's what. Okay.
Get the AFIK out of here. Load your Wiis. Load them. Marcus, you stayed till the end to say you still sucks.
Well, he gave it a shot. You just didn't win him over.
Shout out to Marcus. Wii does not suck.
Honestly, this is your failure.
I didn't succeed. I didn't succeed in. Okay.
The Wii U is awesome. If someone watches this show and doesn't walk away understanding that it's awesome, we failed.
No, America's Best isn't a lie. You get 2 pairs and an eye exam for $79.99. You just the thing is they try to upsell you on all protective coating, scratch resistant, glare resistant. You don't buy that shit. As long as you don't buy all that extra stuff, you're fine. No, it's not.
What?
PS5 is not better than a Wii U.
What?
I'm with the amount.
What?
In theory, yes.
What?
Wait, I love my PS5, especially because it came from my friend. Like, sometimes I go and stroke it. Thank you, PS5 from Cyrus. No.
Hey, be careful.
But I'm saying in theory, yes. but there's more experiences that you can experience on the Wii U modded
All
with
right.
the amount of games, great games, than you can on the PS5.
I don't
if
think
the PS5 had a lot of great exclusive games, then
uh,
I would say
the PS5 is backwardly compatible with PS4 and improves PS4 games. I can't
not PS3, PS2, and PS1. Whereas the Nintendo Wii U,
okay.
you could play every generation. So that's why it's better. You can play every generation. Nintendo on
Okay,
it.
better is a subjective word, so I can't say if you feel that way. That's how you feel.
I feel it. It's my opinion.
Okay,
I'm not telling you to believe it. I feel it.
I love the Wii U, but I'm not. It's not better than PS5. Sorry.
No, I'm not in a honeymoon phase. I've had it since launch. It's just that I didn't get a modded one till recently. And
Look,
old dogs
you know,
learn new tricks.
Sometimes
You're talking
it's
about
okay,
consoles.
Max. Sometimes it's okay to love something and also recognize that it's an acquired taste.
You all need to taste this Wii. Come on. All right, I think I could talk all night about the Wii. Now I'm gonna go play with it.
Whoa.
See you next time. I'm done talking about my Wii, and now I'm gonna go play with it.
All right.
Off stream.
Bye.
My glasses are falling. Good night. Support the series. Bye.